I would like to take this occasion to thank Yang Berhormat Dato' Sri Tiong King Sing for making things available for us, PSB, PDP and PSB, to work closely together as a family. I would like to let you all know that in the reality in Malaysia, reality of Sarawak is that there are various races, various religion and cultures in our multiracial society. National goals and policies must be defined in the light of our constitutional rights of all the Malaysians and all the Sarawakians, irrespective of race, religion, and culture. As we all know, there are at the moment in our country two opposing political forces pitting against each other. One, of course, is moderation, seeking consensus and adopting a give and take attitude, and the other, a leaders advocating more racism and religious extremism, seeking to divide and rule. For the sake of national stability, solidarity, and unity, I think the choice before us is obvious. We all must give full support to our Prime Minister, Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim, to enable his new administration under his leadership, with the decisiveness of action and admirable courage, to carry out his objective of Malaysia Madani, in order to wipe out corruption and inefficiency and to right all the wrongs of the past and to remove forces of division among our people. Then at our state level in Sarawak, GPS government, being the major part of the federal unity government, has also given full support to the unity government under the Prime Minister, Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim. And therefore we, PSB, at the state level, would pledge our full support to our Premier, Yang Berhormat Dato' Patinggi Abang Johari, in the spirit of unity, to enable him to carry out his People's First initiatives in fulfilling the basic needs of the people, while carrying out his visionary and far-sighted projects and programs of achieving a developed Sarawak state with a high-income society by the year 2030. In fact, in the last Tun sitting, I make it very clear the stand adopted by PSB, and this morning when I met him, I also make it clear that he has our full support in the spirit of unity for the betterment of our country. In other words, We leaders and members of PSB have now, for greater unity and solidarity, decided to set aside all the differences between us and rally ourselves fully behind the Premier and the Prime Minister to enable him to fulfill what they have now set out to do for the people of our country. In the light of all the above I mentioned, we PSB, as I say, have decided to work with PDP, to work closely with PDP to enable us to serve the people better under GPS government in Sarawak. We are grateful to Yang Berhormat Dato' Sri Tiong King Sing for his efforts towards making our get-together possible. You know, Dato' Sri Tiong King Sing was once my student. You know, there's a Chinese saying that 青出于蓝胜于蓝. The green comes from the blue, and it is brighter than the blue, meaning that he has surpassed me, although I'm a pengetua those days, but he has done better than me. 青出于蓝胜于蓝. I told him many a time. Ladies and gentlemen, as many people said, politics is the art of possibilities or impossibilities. What is seemingly impossible can become possible. As you know, as it turned out, who can imagine that UMNO could team up with their bitter rivals of Pakatan Harapan, particularly Parti DAP, to form the Federal Unity Government. And our state GPS government had joined hands with the seemingly impossible partners like DAP and UMNO in the federal government. All these, as we all know, have been done in the spirit of unity, solidarity, and of course, for political stability. And so, towards this end, we PSB, being the opposition party in Sarawak, and I, as the leader of the opposition in the Dewan Undangan Negeri Sarawak, have also decided, again in the spirit of we Sarawak call Segulai Sejalai, together in unity. In fact, recently, our Prime Minister, Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim, visited Sarawak, and he was a guest of honor for the state-level Gawai celebration. The tagline, Segulai Sejalai, caught the attention of the Prime Minister. And so he decided, he told us on the spot, that the nation would adopt Segulai Sejalai, unity in diversity, as a way to promote unity among the people of Sarawak, among the people of Malaysia. And so, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of my party, PSB, or I will put on record our immense gratitude that we owe to the President of PDP, Yang Berhormat Dato' Sri Tiong King Sing. And of course, I must mention his deputy, Dato' YB Dato' Henry Jinit, for making all the arrangements for us, to enable us to work closely together, PSB and PDP, PDP and PSB, as a united family for the betterment of the people of Sarawak. That's all I would like to say. Thank you for all of you for your attendance this evening. Sekian. Terima kasih.
Saudara-saudari yang dihormati sekalian, First of all, I would like to say thank you for my principal. He is a PSB president. I have been with him together for SM Chonghua in my hometown, Cebu, before. And then he is, during the time, he is a very strict principal because I have been naughty. He all the time standing at the behind of the class, he stared at me. What am I doing? Because I very seldom listen to the teacher, what teacher say. Because I have a bound of the friends, we talk to each other, so we never listen to what is happening in the class. So I would like to say thank you for his guidance. He gave me the direction and the way how to move forward during my school day. That is why today I have the opportunity to become also as a student of as a politician in this country because of my principle. I know in the politics, we all the time, our vision is try to serve people. Along the way, throughout the whole world, political landscape been changed. We never realize in our country, we are before all our enemies, but we are now in the way together. As what our PSB President Wong Soon Koh had mentioned, before we are enemy, but today we have created as a unity government or kerajaan perpaduan. Why we Sarawak have supported? Because we want the nation to be prosperous, to be stable. We want the stability in politics. We want the country to move forward and make sure our people are prosperous. We being able to survive together instead of we not supporting each other. Our Sarawak supporting federal government, we want the stability and we giving the support for the nation. Same like today, we have been together with PSB, PDP, we together, we have been talking along a way for a period of time. I'm very grateful and say thank you to PSB or the leader, especially Dr. Sri Wong Soon Koh and Deputy President will be Toniko Royong. We have been discussed, why don't we also come together and support the state government, how to move forward, make sure we are politically, we are stable, make sure they are they are confidently given to the investor. Our Sarawak will be prosperous, our people will have a better life and future generation from generation to generation, we can develop better, be one of the state example throughout the whole nation. And I'm glad that today we can be in the round table, we can be together, no doubt. Outside, other people are laughing at me, or laughing at PSB, or laughing in any way. To me, I'm not worried. We know what we are doing for the sake of the people, for the sake of the state. That is why we are now, today we had the collaboration of working together, create the awareness, and we hopefully in near future, we can have a better understanding and better working together. No doubt, people have been asking whether the merger can happen or not. To me, we are step by step. We work together for the sake of next generation. We work together, starting on working together, and let our party members and PSP member, PDP member, we understand each other well, and then we create more platform for our grassroots to work together, be together, to move forward on the political future, to serve the people better. And I'm very grateful that PSB today come together and give our Sarawak government, especially our leader, Yang Amat Berhormat, Datuk Patinggi Premier, give him the full support. We work together and we give a constructive our proposal, our ideas. We try to achieve to be more prosperous or cemerlang in our state of Sarawak. And then we hopefully our rural development can be upgraded, can be developed, moving forward and getting a better development in the rural area. So all the brothers and sisters, we together here, hopefully we don't go in politically, we don't create a lot of story or negatively, we must create more positive move for the state or nation, not only in the state of Sarawak only, especially for the nation. In federal side, we hope that all the people, especially our media friends, we must be together to move forward and give a positive move. We don't keep on, sorry for me to say, no say, yo no good, ada lah certain social media pun menyatakan. Sorry for me, I use the word, ada kong kali kong juga. Hopefully kita hari-hari ada berperang, ada berita yang boleh jual. So we don't move into that manner because our nation have been losing a lot of the opportunity for the development of the nation for the last the last term, 5 tahun kita sudah wasted. So hopefully this round we should give our federal government yang amat berhormat Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim bagi dia peluang. We work together and make sure our confidently, credibility, ability be able to send through the message to over the world, let them to have more people to come to invest in Malaysia, so everybody have a better life, a better chance to stay in Malaysia. Because I do not want to see our everyday in the social media and media to have a lot of negative, or sometimes we can see there is a lot created negative impact on our social media to scare people away. So I hope everybody, political party or the social media, we come and work together for the sake of the nation, especially during this PRing coming for the 6th state election. Everybody can move positively and to assist each other. So lastly, I would like to thank again my pengatua, Datuk Seri Wong Soon Koh, the President of PSB, give me the opportunity and give our party, PDP and PSB, to work together for the sake of the nation, especially our state of Sarawak. We make it more prosperous, and we are looking forward have the better understanding on the grassroots. Thank you very much.